Greetings, felching in time and space. This is your host, TheAmariaShadow, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back once again to the more of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. We're going to be starting the 24-man raid today, which is the Final Fantasy XII Alliance raid that has been brought to this game. So without further ado, let's get started right away. Today's adventure, let's see what's in store for us. Along Z! We are starting with the first quest, an otherworldly encounter. This Hubago, the messenger, is looking for a well-traveled adventurer. Say, aren't you Yami? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Mililja. Curious happenings around in Mamook of late, and we thought one with your worldly experience may be able to help us make sense of things. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamook. You'll find her west of the plaza, in the large building near the two-headed statue. Yeah. Also, if you if you guys hear me like wince in pain every so often, I got this crick in my back and neck that it's like, I don't know, it's like I stretched and twisted in every single way possible to get to it, but I can't get it. So it's like, my neck is really stiff right now. And I don't know what's going on. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the sky deep cenote. For mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in these lands, tall and slender of build with pointed ears. He has yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his rambling, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Mililja, the traveler, stirs. Very good, if you will be so kind as to bring him here. We are glad to see you awake, and in good health besides. May I ask your name, traveler? My name? I'm sorry, I can't remember. It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint as to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? Not much different from any other Elezen I've met, or would that be Eldite? Elezen? Eldite? No, that's not quite right. Ah! I remember. I'm an Elvan adventurer. And for those that don't know, the Elezen race in Final Fantasy XII were called Elvans. And you're Mamulja. Could it be I've come to Mamook? Well, if I'm in Mamook, then I must have been taken prisoner. To so readily believe us enemies, perhaps he comes from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. Maybe he came from Alexandria. We've no way to know for certain, in which case... Melilja, we must gather our strongest fighters at once! Why? What's happened? Galuljaja's shade has returned. It's been sighted near Gokdrak descent. Galuljaja has engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. The vow resolves companion from the feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant's shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in like manner to the one used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Bunewa should be privy to the knowledge required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a most pressing matter at hand now. I must hurry and inform the Landsguard, but Gul Shaja requires reinforcements. The Dawn Servant's shade. I fear he may not hold out until the guard assembles. I am loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakul Jaja in this battle? I'm in your debt. Gokdrak descent is to the west of here. Please go and help my son. Galul Jaja. Pathetic, and you dare call yourselves blessed siblings? Not bad, you might actually prove a challenge. If you've come to help, best stay on your guard, he's not alone. Oh. She's got big boxing gloves! Oh no! What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Here I go! Nullifying dropkick! Oh no you don't! told me I had to be here. Ha! Not bad. Not bad at all. It'll take more than a couple of Tauros to stop me. Tauros? Are you deaf, girl? Have any manners? The name's Prisha. You do well to remember it. Prisha? Ha! Looks like I win. She sees us as monsters. One Tauros down, one to go. I hope you're ready. At ease, Prisha. We've seen to our task. Come. Whatever you say, Ulmia. Ulmia? What is she talking about? Prisha, wait! Please don't go! I'm guessing word of the Dawn Server Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all of this, but she's aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Prisha, what's happened to you? Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Ulmia. The Ulmia I know is an Elvan woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind. I have to go and... Ugh. You're not going anywhere with those wounds. But she needs me. You would go in my stead. I know not how to thank you. I recognize that look, the eyes of a man who's seen more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Prisha has done, she was a dear friend to me, I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Alright, Jueno, the first walk. Alright. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Alright. First raid of Dawntrail is here.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich? Here we go! Wait for it! Wait for it!
Ooh!
Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Nervine drop kick to your fat head! Ohtani, give me strength! By the light of the dawn! Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting started! Wait for it! Wait for it!
Oh, wait a minute.
Auroral uppercut!
Ah!
Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. Behold, the blessed
Wait.
of Ohtani. Still kicking? 'Cause so am I.
Holy shit, our entire alliance died!
You ready for this? Wait for it. Wait for it. Open your eyes.
Oh!
This should do it. Take this and that and one of these.
Wait. No!
Now it
One of our healers, his name is Horshaphon! No! He came back to rescue us!
This serious. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm not done yet. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Open your eyes.
Not again! I keep seeing the line and it... Yeah, I keep seeing the line leading directly behind me, so... No!
Eat this.
Oh, her tell is her voice line. So basically, if she goes like one wait for it or two wait for it, it means I have to prepare my line marker to match up to what she's saying. If she says 3, that means she's going to knock me back further.
Wait for it. By the light of the dawn.
I'm not doing anything. Yep.
Nullifying dropkick.
No, no, I'm dead!
Open your eyes.
I didn't even, when did I die?
Wait for it. Wait for it. This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first...
I need to change that because I actually need to see what's going on. I need that.
A forest, huh? Go. We'll look after the girl. What is that? Is some kind of Ural Vitral?
Oh, what?
Dragon! But surely it's no match for you.
Fafnir the Forgotten! What the hell means move? Move! You will not kill me today! Oh! That's bullshit! That is bullshit! Our entire alliance is dead again! Ads. 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 Ow. No, 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 no. And I'm dead. Yep. What on earth? Our entire alliance is dead! Can any of the other alliances help our party get up? My God! We're all dead! Yep, our entire alliance is dead. No, not again! Not again! No! That didn't even hit me on my screen. There goes our summoner. And there goes Alliance B. Well, that only worked for them. No, 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 no! know what? I'm playing this cautiously. Go around, go around, go around. No, don't hit. Do not hit me. Do not. Do not! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Teleportation magic. Oh, brace yourselves. Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins? There's something about that big tower.
Wait! Oh no! Oh, you bitch! No!
Five of them? This should be interesting.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Wait, why am I tethered?
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. Twisted by the envy that drives you.
Why? Where's the tank?
Rage cleaves.
Cowardice dismembers.
Get the tank up!
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you. Dismembers.
Oh, shit! Ah! I don't get how this fight works. It's like, we're all, well, we were tethered to bosses. Are you kidding?
Cowardice dismembers.
Which one are we supposed to kill? Yeah, I don't get this.
Wuklamat chose her companions well. Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Why only you? Come, mortals. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly! I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
Oh, ow!
Crush your bones!
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait!
Kneel before me. Your demise shall portend the extinction of Ohtani's vile progeny.
Nope. Nope! I saw that it was split in half. Oh!
The darkness within me shall devour you all. Insult! I will scour it away with your blood. Give up your painful strivings. Give in to the darkness of oblivion. Your funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise.
Terror Slash?
Wretched filth! Return to the feculent soil that birthed you!
Ow! Oh! He did it 3 times!
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Wait a minute. There's 2 of them. There's 2. There's 2! Oh!
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
Help! Oh dear God! I had nothing that could help me!
I will crush you like the insects you are! I will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me!
You know what? I'm just coming over here. I'm going to die. Yeah. Our healers are down, by the way. An LB3 would be great. Like, an LB3 would be really great! An LB3 would be really great right now! Alliance A only has their warrior alive! Somebody get their healers! Healer LB3!
Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Ohtani's vile progeny!
Thank you! Use it now! Being so stubborn! Just use it! What are you doing?! I'm gonna pop this in advance. And what is that? Why is our healer not healing? Why? Why? No, it's not gonna end well. Everyone's dead! Yep, that's it. It's a wipe. Did our tank he reset? Our tank reset. Why is this white mage not casting revives on any of the other healers?
The land trembles before my might!
Our healer died again. And again, they died again. Really? Lee, stop trying to do stuff immediately as you spawn! Well, you said it, not me, because you died again! There's no way anybody's surviving this. Yeah. Just one warrior. Bitch! Can we have something other than a scholar? I'd rather have a white mage or a astrologian on our team. That way we actually have genuine heals instead of just shield heals the entire time.
I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise. Wretched filth, return to the feculent soil that birthed you.
Oh, shit.
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Ah! I got lucky with it. Got lucky. Ooh!
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
No, stop following me! Stop following me! Ah.
I will eat you like the insects you are!
Ow!
I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me!
Oh! Ah! Ah! Uh-oh. I almost made it!
Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Ohtani's vile progeny!
No music! Oh, there it is. I got an 89 on that. Need on all of this. Need on all of this. I have no idea what it's for. Don't need that. Don't need that. And it dropped the headpiece again, so I'm not worried about that because I already have it. Ah, I didn't get the minion. And I'm not getting a card. Okay. So I got a headpiece. That was painful. I need to go to the bathroom, though. Hang on. Before we continue, I need to pee. That felt better. She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. Ah, she stirs. The lizard trying to take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Can they really be trusted? Of course. I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine, we're an intimidating specimen. I'm Prisha, by the way. Nice to meet you. There's much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Yami. What were your names again? Yami and Bakul Jaja, right? Wait, a male Mithra? Well, now I've seen everything. I knew that was going to come into play, because over in 12, there's no such thing as a male Mikote, or a Mithra, in that game. They're only female. If you're done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Tauros, and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Tauros not long ago to protect Olmia. Olmia? A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gulu Jaja's shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gulu Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young Prisha here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Ulmia person. So it was all an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head, and he gave me these bizarre weapons. Saroja? Blue like me? I usually fight with my fists, but didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Olmia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Olmia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? Would that I could, but when I got here I was all by my lonesome. Here being where exactly? Jueno. At least I think this is Jueno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe they could tell us something. Go with Prisha and see what you can learn of this place and the whereabouts of that shade. We'll remain here and keep watch on this rift. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, we should probably stop by the Tenshodo as well. It's in the back of Neptune's spire, across the way from the fountain. Oh good, I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamulja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Arajia, unless, my gods, has Gulujaja laid siege to Urgan? Is Jueno next to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamulja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you could cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. You're new to Jueno, aren't you? I could tell by the way you were taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Quan and Mindartia. You'll find there is a upper and lower level, a port, and the administrative plaza of Verlude Gardens. At least you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Jueno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Press against the wall, but it refuses to budge. Won't open. And I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's head of the Tenshodo. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Well, well, I thought I knew all the Mithru travel through here of late. Where are you from, stranger? Ulda, can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from Sandorio, the Stalk, or Windurst. My back is itching. Considering the present state of Jueno, though, seems strange as becoming a comic occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I'd heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. At times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jaja, see if he's noticed anything. What? Why is this blocked off? There are supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. My poor gear is thrashed! That reminds me. Go ahead and equip the new piece. Returned at last, with answers, I hope. So we're we're truly in this Jueno, as she says. But I traveled all over Tural and never heard of a Jueno, or San de Oria, or any of those other places. What in Altana's name is Tural? I thought all you Mamulja are from Arigia. Prisha, you're all right. And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? I thought he was a friend of yours. What? I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, mister? Oh, my name is... You must be the one they found wounded in the Sky Deep Cenote. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alex Zhao? Vagabond in the Mamulja tongue, though it may be closer to adventurer in Yami's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alex Zhao it is. So, where are we exactly? Jueno, or at least the closest approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? Ah, none of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Familiar voice. This bastard! I thought he died! Hey, that's the one that put me under a spell, I'm sure of it! So, the Bonewa sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Jueno. So we really are in Jueno, and yet something about it feels so off. Never said this is the real one. It is an imitation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the dawn service coronation, Sarolja and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp, or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadil. What a load of rubbish! As if anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is little more than one of your toys. He turned to stone! As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned the fan of Gluljaja for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadil. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Saroja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Yep. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist for as long as I please. Fortunate, then, that world between worlds was filled with structures made from electrope. More than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believe was from Vanadil is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand design. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in that walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Tyrol will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadil, and their strengths will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuiolo, matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamulja of that world. I won't let you sully the memories of Vanadil. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Sarilja, wait! Damn it all! Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, and now we have this Vanadil to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Prishan and Alexandre must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Sarilja's claim. Prisha, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is, yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own. I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened, at least not here, anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Sarilja to be safe for long, or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know of what we've seen here. There you are. I thought you should be the one to explain what happened out there in Yakdel. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely? That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. Cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. What indeed? You mistook us for the Mamulja of your Vanadiel when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you, and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vanadiel, the Mamulja included, knew peace, but a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamulja and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing if Sir Ryoja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Oh ho! Keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor as an adventurer of Vanadiel, we will put an end to Sir Ryoja's schemes. If he were here, I'm sure he'd have done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Sir Ryoja piss all over the memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yakdel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sir Ryoja has left us without a trail to follow. It is only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Yami once more. If you're to be ready, I think it prudent the two of you learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliyola and see to our own preparations while we're here. If you will meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prisha and Alexander to Tuliyola. I'm willing to bet that Adventurer is actually based off of, you know, I'm willing to bet that Adventurer is the Warrior of Light. Oops. Too far. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. Didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. But this is Tuliyola. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that, then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first apprise the Lands God of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the bowel of reason? Ugh, I'd sooner rip off our tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the land spot? Maybe take them to eat or something. I know. Take them to Aunt Teal's to sample her tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past. There's always time to build a better future. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of. Aunt Teal's tacos, eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos? Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Alexal's memory. What in Ohtani's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding in Vanadiel. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. Those creatures remind me of the Chocobos in Vanadiel. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions wheresoever the roads might lead us. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster, though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. I cannot say why, but I remember something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man out on the docks who claimed he could teach me new battle art. Skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who made such queer requests. So these are the markets of Tuliolo. There are so many stands I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would sure hit the spot right about now. No, Prisha, remember you're about to eat tacos. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. Remember them living in the major cities of Vanadiel as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of their town. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meals already. And you must be Aunt Teal. Akula Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Akula Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat, and I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. No! Tacos at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. She can't taste it. Or, yeah, she can taste it. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. This meal's on Bakul Jaja, so don't hold back. Krisha has taken the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Whew, I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. TheAmariaShadow. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Banadio? "20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War they called it, and it wasn't long before my home, TheAmariaShadow, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the Beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the TheAmariaShadow safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together modest living down in those caves." Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? Plenty! Traveling to other worlds is saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend! A hero and living legend. Hmm? Sorry for the wait. There was much to praise the land's god of, as you well know. That SEGA was behind the stolen relics, and the sightings of Gulujaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet, there are others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have gone off looking for it. A dangerous thought, knowing SEGA could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Jueno to make sure our people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. Gosh, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliolo, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering about in Jueno. And let us make haste to Yaktel. I'm being taken away, ho ho! I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift God knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tyrol has no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on a more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whoever we find in there, we have to get them out, quickly. When I jumped through the rift, I was expecting a dungeon, or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever all this is. It's dangerous and I need to leave? Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's riches just lying around for the taking. Never seen a city like this at Tyrol before. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened upon a rather curious stone I hope to take with me, but it was stolen by some Watson brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off to the south if you mean to go after them. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly as dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. What is this? Token exchange. Sheet music exchange. Oh, this is how we get our sheet music music for the orchestrion for this raid. Okay. This guy again. Came looking for some fancy trinkets too. Well, feast your eyes on this. You spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electro? But how? I take it you're the one that found this. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? Well, this isn't Tullio Law. You have no authority here. I found it and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. We're already in her debt as it is. Fine, you've come here to make your fortune, yes? But let me pay you for it. I will certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. We couldn't help but overhear you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more. Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately, and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending... Oh, no. No, I don't want to do something like this. I won't be able to pay. If I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. Upon speaking your auction, you also first speak with the other prospective buyers to receive hints regarding their potential bids. Foreign merchants have relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation for this expedition. So he has half of 1.5 million, and he spent half of it, so 750? No time for the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. Oh crap. While it's imperative that we recover the electrope, it wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bid, staying just ahead of the competition. Okay. Damn, I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. We've 1 million gil all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. So, what's your offer? The auction has begun. I'll bid your competitors for the electrope while conserving your capital. Right then, how much will you start with? $100,000 gil. Is that all? Then I'll start with 400,000 gil. 400,000! I was hoping to keep at least half my savings, but if we have to bid more... 500,000 gil. A bold move, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil. Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? 600,000 gil. 600,000? How is anyone meant to compete with that? One out of the running. Good, then I'll bid 700,000. Only one left now, but I don't think he'll give up without a fight. 710,000 gil. Well, I'll come to back down now. 720,000 gil! Raising their bid by such a narrow margin, someone's reached their limit. $730,000 gil. Ah! Finally, it's over! You have a knack for business dealings, Yami. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that electrope. This presence, it feels familiar. The Shadow Lord! There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. This stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal Roar. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning Al Zhao must have been there with him, but I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I will hold on to the Electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Lance Guard. Excuse me, but were you speaking to the Shadow Lord just now? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I could be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Jueno. I've been waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. A most welcome offer, though there is much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the Echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolal and speak with the Lance Guard. Yami, come and meet us at Bright Plume Post. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Civilja shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Lance Guard. You may be better served exploring Tural, familiarizing yourself with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure! What a great idea! You're coming with me, Alexal, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though. The wilds of Tural are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. I can hardly count the number of times Vanadiel has been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through, together. This'll be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do so long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that so terrible a thing? Ah, here he is. The moment we learn anything about Civilja's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Meanwhile, in the echo of Tulia. Soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Serioja? Soon, my dog servant. Very soon. Then there should be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn servant. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise. The Vanadiel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world, to its knees. And with that, that completes the raid for today. So, starting next week, we will be doing our weekly grind on the new raid to unlock new gear. So, thank you all for watching, and as always, this is your host, TheAmariaShadow, saying along Z, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone!